Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am JP Dimri, retired professor of Russian from English and Foreign Languages University, Hyderabad. Indian grammatical tradition, Paninian linguistics. We shall today talk about the Pratyahara technique of Panini, about Pratyahara Sutras of Panini. The objective of this module is to introduce these participants the technique of Pratyahara of Panini. The Pratyahara Sutras are placed at the beginning of the Ashtadhyayi. There are 14 in number. The Pratyahara Sutras are also called Shiva Sutras or Maheshwara Sutras. These 14 sutras are believed to have been revealed by the Lord Shiva by the sound of his tabor, Damru, at the end of his Tandava Nritya, cosmic dance. The following verse states that Nrittavasane Nataraj Rajo Nanada Dhakkam Naupanchavaram Uddhartu Kamas Sanakat Siddhan Etad Vimarshe Shiva Sutra Jalam. These Pratyahara Sutras enumerate the phonemes of Sanskrit language. Patanjali uses the term Akshar Samamnaya to refer the Pratyahara Sutras. The following are the 14 Pratyaharas. I Un, Rail Rik, A Ong, I Och, Hayavarat, Lan, Yamagana Nam, Jhabaya, Ghada Dash, Ja Ba Gada Dash, Kha Pa Cha Ta Tha Cha Ta Tau, Kapaya, Sha Sha Sar, Hal. The capital letters at the end of the Pratyahara Sutras are called It by Panini by applying Sutras 132 and 133. And It is a marker or an indicator. Note that vowel O is used after consonants from Pratyahara Sutras 5 to 14 in the chart here for ease of pronunciation, and it is not an integral part of the Pratyahara Sutras concerned. Pratyahara Sutras concerned. Traditional commentators, traditional grammarians call these capital letters at the end of Pratyahara Sutras as Anubandha, markers. The function of these Pratyahara Sutras is to generate Pratyahara representing groups of phonemes. Pratyahara is a technical term meaning a phoneme or sound group or grouping of phonemes, sounds. Let us now look at the order in which the phonemes are listed in the Pratyahara Sutras. Simple vowels 1 to Pratyahara Sutras 1 to 2, complex vowels or diphthongs Pratyahara Sutras 3rd and 4th. Pratyahara Sutras from 5th to 14th list consonants, and they are 1. Semi vowels plus voiced aspirates Pratyahara Sutras 5th and 6th. Nasals Pratyahara Sutra 7. Stops Pratyahara Sutras 8 to 12. Voiced aspirate stops Pratyahara Sutras 8 and 9. Voiced unaspirate stops Pratyahara Sutra 10. Unvoiced stops aspirated and unaspirated Pratyahara Sutras 11 and 12. Sibilants Pratyahara Sutra 13. Voiced fricative Pratyahara Sutra 14. Now let us examine how these Pratyaharas are forms or how these Pratyaharas are derived. A Pratyahara is derived by applying Rule number 1171 Adirantena Sahita, along with rule number sutras 132, 133 and 1160. The Sutra 1171 reads as Adirantena Sahita. It means that an initial element along with the last one, which is an ith, denotes itself and all the intervening elements minus its means markers which are given in capital letters in our chart. For example, Anapratyahara is derived by taking the initial element O of Pratyahara Sutra 1 and the first ith of the Pratyahara Sutra 1. Thus, An Pratyahara denotes phonemes A, E and U. Similarly, Pratyahara Ak denotes A, E, U, Ri, Ri. These pratyaharas are used to perform certain grammatical operations. The pratyahara technique is one of the techniques applied by Panini to maintain the principle of economy of statement, and economy of the statement is one of the main objectives of the Ashtadhyayi. For example, if Panini wants to state that certain rule applies to vowels A, E and U, he would say that the rule applies to An 1. Some of the sutras consist of just pratyaharas. For example, Sutra Ikoyanachi 6.177. This sutra consists of 3 pratyaharas, Ik, Yan and Ach. All the phonemes of Sanskrit are grouped into 2 pratyaharas, Ach and Hal. The pratyahara Ach denotes all the vowel of Sanskrit, and the pratyahara Hal includes all the consonants. Pani does not use the traditional terms swara and vyanjana to denote vowels and consonants. Instead, he uses the pratyahara Ach to denote vowels of Sanskrit and Hal to denote the consonants. The pratyahara Hal includes all the vowels and consonants of Sanskrit. By applying the rule 1171 Adirantena Sahita, one can theoretically generate a vast number of pratyaharas, but Pani makes use of only 41 pratyaharas or 42 including pratyahara Ra. Now we shall give the list of pratyaharas, and this list is a list as given by Katre. 1. Ak, simple vowels and sonant vowels, Ri, Ri. Ach, all vowels. At, all vowels plus voiced fricative, Ha plus semi-vowels. An 1, simple vowels, A, E, U. An 2, all vowels. Ach plus Ha plus semi-vowels. Ach plus Ha plus semi-vowels plus nasals. Al, Ach plus Hal, all vowels plus all consonants. Ash, all voiced phonemes. Ik, vowels E, U, R, R. Ich, all vowels except A. In 2, all vowels except A. Uk, the vowels U, Ri, Ri. Ang, diphthongs A and O. H, diphthongs A, O, I and O. Ich, diphthongs I, O. Khaya, all voiceless stops. Khar, all voiceless consonants. Ngam, velar, retroflex and dental nasals. Char, all voiceless unaspirated stops plus sibilants. Chau, palatal, retroflex and dental voiceless stops. Jash, all voiced unaspirated stops. Jhaya, all stops minus nasals. Jhar, all stops plus sibilants except nasals. Jhal, all stops plus fricatives except nasals. Jash, all voiced stops. Jash, all voiced aspirated stops. Bash, unaspirated stops except ya, except ja. Bhash, voiced aspirated stops except jha. Maya, all stops except ya. Yaya, semi-vowels plus nasals plus jha, bha. Yan, all semi-vowels. Yam, semi-vowels plus nasals. Yaya, semi-vowels plus stops. Yar, semi-vowels plus stops plus sibilants. Ra, liquids. R, ri. Ral, all consonants except semi-vowels ya and wa. Val, all consonants except semi-vowels ya. Vash, semi-vowels except ya and voiced stops. Shar, sibilants. Shal, all fricatives. Sha, sha, sa and ha. Hal, all consonants. Hush, all voiced consonants. The above list of pratyaharas is given following as per Katre. Functionally contrastive and mutually exclusive pratyaharas as given by Vidyanivas Mishra in his work are as follows. Ak versus ach versus hal, versus jhal, ash versus khar, ang versus h. B. Hash versus khar, yam versus jhal, yay versus shal, maya versus shal, jaya versus shal, jhash versus khar, jhas versus khaya, jhas versus jash. Some of the pratyaharas are subset of a large pratyahara, but these subsets perform a specific function in the description of language. These subsets are as following given by Mishra. Ik is a subset of ak, uk is a subset of ak, ich is a subset of ach, h is a subset of ach. H is a subset of H. In2 is a subset of An2. Yan2 is a subset of In2. Yam is a subset of Ngam is a subset of Yam. Jhash is a subset of Jhash. Jash is a subset of Jash. Bash is a subset of Jash. Vash is a subset of Hash. Maya is a subset of Yaya. Jhaya is a subset of Yaya. Khaya is a subset of Jhaya. Jhar is a subset of Yar. Khar is a subset of Jhar. Char is a subset of Khar. Shar is a subset of Char. Val is a subset of Hal. Ral is a subset of Hal. Jhal is a subset of Hal. Shal is a subset of Hal. Notice some of the unique features of the pratyaharas are: 1. No pratyahara is formed representing only one element, thus adhering to the principle of economy of statement. No as an it is used in two pratyahara sutras, namely in Pratyahara Sutra 1 and in Pratyahara Sutra 6. The explanation for this offered by the commentators is that the Anu is always made with the ith of the Pratyahara Sutra 1, except Anu 2 referred to Sutra 169, where Pratyahara Anu 2 is formed with the no of the Pratyahara Sutra 6. The Pratyahara Anu 2 is always made with the Sutra 6. The Sutra 6 is Anudit Savarnasya Cha Pratyaya. No. The Pratyahara In is always made with the Sutra 6. The consonant Ha is included in two Pratyahara Sutras, namely 5th and 14th. This is because it shares all the functions of the Pratyahara Sutras Anu 2, At, Ash and In on the one hand, and Jhal, Ral, Val, Shal on the other hand. The Pratyahara Hash and Hal are possible only if Ha is included in the Pratyahara Sutra 5th. Further, Ha is put before Ya, so that it is excluded from the Pratyahara Yar. The Pratyahara Yar includes all the consonants minus Ha. All the vowels listed in the Pratyahara list stand for themselves as well as for their homogeneous counterparts. For example, vowel O represents 18 of its counterparts, distinguished on the basis of length, short Raswa, long Dirgha, and prolonged supralong Pluta. For example, O, A. Pitch, accent, acute or high, Udatta, grave or low, Anudatta, circumflex, and circumflex, Swarita. And nasality, nasalized, Anunasika, and non-nasalized, Niranunasika. So, A. Similarly, vowels E, U, Re represent a class of 18 vowels, and Re represents a class of 12 vowels only, as it has no corresponding long vowel. The vowels noted by the Pratyahara H, A, O, I, O also represent a class of 12 vowels each. The Pratyaharas, their classification, functions, unique features have been thoroughly analyzed for Vidyanivas Mishra. For in-depth study of Pratyaharas, it is suggested to go to study the chapter 2 of Mishra's book. In conclusion, we can say that in this module, we have seen how the Pratyaharas are formed and how many Pratyaharas Panini has used. Panini has made use of only 41 or 42 Pratyaharas. Theoretically, it is possible to form more Pratyaharas by applying the same rule Adi Rantena Sahita.